I'm Paul,
I'm Devin.
and we're Dads and Dice, two new dads who like to play some games while the grandparents are babysitting. Today we're joined by a very special friend, one of the Meeple moms, Kirsten.
And if you guys are coming from our playthrough of Pandemic, we're just kind of doing our little after talk, tell you what we think of the game, what we thought of this playthrough, all of that. So if you're coming from there, thank you. That playthrough, we'll have a link to that video. You should really check it out. And as always, before we get into this, we really appreciate it if you like what we're doing here. Give us that like, give us that subscription, comment. Every little bit helps our channel grow, and we really do appreciate it and all of you. Now we'll kind of get into our discussion here. We just finished up this game of Pandemic. I am completely surprised we won this. We have not played Pandemic. We haven't played base Pandemic in honestly probably, I'm going to say 2-3 years, right? Great game, nothing against the game. Just haven't got it out. We went, played the legacy games. Then after doing those, I won't quite use the word burn out, but you do the legacy 10, 12 games, however many, put it on the shelf, and then just kind of get to play some other games. So I'm really surprised we jumped into this and won. We really didn't expect that at all.
I think going back, I think it was like December of 2019 when we played this last, because I remember we finished the Pandemic Legacy and then we started Clank Legacy, and we ended up not finishing Clank Legacy for a long time because of the real pandemic. Yeah, I was really surprised that we won this one also, and really, it was a ton of fun. Like, this was a really cool game. I had forgotten how stressful and like how real involved it is. It was pretty cool.
Very stressful. I was thinking about how we used to walk through all of our plays, had to do that again.
I think our group does a decent job of not having a quarterback, right? This is a game that can really be an issue for, right? One person telling every person what to do. It really is kind of a turnoff for a lot of people in playing the game, right? They end up just sitting there listening to whoever tell them, oh, well, you need to go to this city, you need to give me that card, you need to do this, you need to clear that, right? And that's their actual play experience is nothing more than just moving their pawn and listening to somebody else win the game for them. But our group, we're pretty good about hearing everybody out, listening to everybody's suggestions, kind of really trying to figure the thing out.
When we were deciding what game to play and stuff like that, this was one that I thought would be good. But honestly, I was kind of surprised at how well it's implemented here on Board Game Arena. Like, it looked a little confusing at first, but once we got into it, like it really did feel a lot like the real game. And again, like I've mentioned before, the cool thing about this website is it does all the little things for you. So we're not fiddling and putting all the black pieces where they need to go and the red ones, and then, okay, where's Lagos? I forgot. Like, it does speed up the game quite a bit, which is a nice thing.
Excessively arranging the cubes so they're all in a little line.
Well, yeah, we know that's exactly what you do all game long. But, I agree with that, and this is probably getting off, the pandemic topic. Board Game Arena, the one thing I kind of really like about it, aside from almost always rather play a game in person, right? That's me. I enjoy that. I enjoy that connection. I enjoy getting with friends, family, whoever, and playing a game. But the one thing I do like about this, it doesn't let you do something wrong, right? It eliminates that, oh, can I do this? Let me open up the rule book, see if this move is a legal move, and I interpret it this way, you interpret it that way, and okay, well, now let's go online and check BGG and see what other people say, and right, like, next thing you know, you've spent 5 minutes trying to figure out if you can move your pawn one space over, right? This eliminates that, right? It doesn't let you do illegal move. And I really do like that about Board Game Arena overall. But that's getting off subject on that.
I mean, going just a little bit more on that, it's like we had a question that was, can't I do this and that? And we came to the conclusion, no, that must have just been a legacy thing, but here, just like you said, These are the moves that you can do, and that's it. Overall, though, I really enjoyed playing this. I was kind of surprised. It's been years since we played it. Obviously, there's a reason that it's a popular game, that it's a great game. I had a ton of fun playing it.
Yeah, I agree. I will say one complaint I do just have with, I think, Pandemic in general, and really this might a lot of times be to cooperative games. A lot of cooperative games have this issue, and it's that they can end anticlimactically. Like in this exact playthrough we had, right? We honestly did a really good job, and it was anticlimactic because we played this really well. Like we were very strategic with where we went. They can run into, oh, well, we have the win in the bag. We now just have to play out the next 3 turns, right? We have to wait till it gets around to, like in this case, oh, well, I've got all the cards I need. I'm a couple spaces from the research station, right? We've got the win. There's nothing that can happen for us to lose, but you still have to play it out, right? And that's something that happens not with every cooperative game, but there are others that come to my mind that happens with. And I don't know. To me, I like it if the game is high stress and, oh man, it's 1 turn away, are we gonna make it, and I got the card I need, okay, yeah, we got there and we did it right in the nick of time, right? I like that way more. It's just more exciting to me than, okay, well, I drew the last red card, now when the turn gets around to me, I'll clear the last disease and we'll be good.
Kirsten's face tells me she's thinking a little different here.
I mean, we've definitely had that happen before, where we've been down to the very last turn, and it's like, if this card comes out, we are not gonna make it. We're not gonna be able to win because it's gonna cause all these cities to outbreak. It can end anticlimactically, but it can also be super stressful right down to the very end. It just depends on the game that you get.
I guess, yeah, that is true. You are right. We have had those heart-pounding, nail-biting finishes too, and we've had those heart-pounding, nail-biting losses as well, right? Like there's the that's not what we wanted to see, and oh man, now we lost and we were 1 turn away.
One of the things, we're talking about Board Game Arena, how it takes care of everything for you, and it's so, it's nice. One thing that I do kind of miss about it is like when we actually have the game in front of us and you see that deck getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like right now, I see that there's 7 cards in our deck left. That would be a lot cooler to see, right? Like, oh, I can spread these out and I can count exactly how many there are. Oh, there's not that many left. It's really like it's telling me how many I have, but I just like being able to see it a little bit more. And I think that adds to just the game experience. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's a great co-op game. If you haven't played Pandemic, I highly suggest it. There's a reason why it's one of the biggest intro games out there. Get a group of friends, play it, see what you think.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, be expected to lose. So that way, like this, when you win, it's honestly really exciting and fun.
Those are our thoughts on Pandemic. Again, if you guys have any comments, any questions, any suggestions, anything like that, let us know. We read it. Anything that you guys do to help our channel grow helps. Go ahead and like that video, share it, do whatever you can to help us grow. We appreciate it.
Yeah.